It was a fantastic sunrise this morning, and looking out of the living room window, I saw it break. I saw it develop, evolve, and then eventually fade away. And that's the thing with sunrises, isn't it? You have to make the most of the opportunity. And I think there's a life lesson in there, isn't there? If you keep putting things off, then sometimes that particular door can close. But as I was watching the sunrise at its most magnificent, I was thinking of the thousands of pounds that people spend on fireworks. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm not criticising that at all. But what I'm saying is that nature, God's creation, has provided a wonderful spectacle for us all to enjoy, whether it's the sunrise at one end of the day or the sunset at the other. There are some magnificent scenes as you just gaze at the sky for free as well. By the time I took my dog for a walk and came back home, it had gone. And that's the important thing, isn't it? Capture the moment. Yesterday, I had a notification from WordPress, where I host my website, my blog site, that it was my 12th year anniversary. Time certainly flies. And I can remember in 2010 moving everything across to WordPress and copying every single blog that I'd done previously by hand. A long task. It took me quite some time, but I'm glad I did it, because although I did lose a lot of images and things along the way, I kept the text and I felt that was important. But I have been blogging longer than 2010. And I started on July the 5th, 2003. And back then it was a weekly angling update. In fact, my site was called Stuart Blaw's Angling Journal. Now, of course, it's developed, it's evolved, and it's daily. And it's not just fishing, although it includes that, of course, but other things as well. And it's certainly worth its while as far as I'm concerned, because I do get a lot of views on there. But I also use it primarily as a personal journal. I find it really helpful and positive, looking back over things, and memories are great, aren't they? Nostalgia. The older you get, I think the more nostalgic you become. Just the other day, for example, I was thinking the Faroe Islands. Something must have cropped up in my mind to remind me. And I went onto my site, typed Faroe Islands into the search engine, and had a look at the blog entries that I'd done from there. Not to hear the sound of my own voice, that's obviously on there with a lot of the videos, but the scenery, the moments, the people, the experiences. Many years ago, we used to get out the photo albums and look back in that particular way, and many still do, and that's great. Of course, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but modern technology allows us to move on from there, so that rather than just a photograph in an album, we can view text, or we can look at footage of places that we've been to. I do enjoy blogging for personal reasons. I find it very, very positive, and the memories that you store up over the years, I make mine public so that folks can obviously check it out and watch and view and click, which people do, and I always appreciate that. And blogging for me is a great way also of just keeping yourself on track,